I'm Wally. And if you don't know me, you should. And if you don't love me, you will. Why? Because I'm here to make your life better. I am the conductor. We're going places. I am the maestro. There's music to be made. I am the father of feather philosophy. But it's going to cost you a piece of your soul, so look me in my eyes. Go on and get your wallet out and get ready to buy what I'm selling. They're going to want to have poor wireless connection this morning because this is a good message. But you know what? I don't even care. We just going to proceed. Here is the WallyVaughn promise. You ready for the WallyVaughn promise? You already know what the WallyVaughn promise is because the WallyVaughn promise stands true every morning. By the time this is over and said and done with, you'll be one of three things. You'll either be entertained, or you'll be educated, or you'll be inspired. That's my word. That's my promise. By the time I'm done today, you'll either be entertained, educated, or inspired. That's my promise. And after I keep my promise, I'm going to ask you to keep a promise. But you know what? It's going to be real easy. So don't even worry about it. Just get ready for this. Just get ready for this. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? No, you're not ready for this. Because I'm about to tell you why you keep getting your feelings hurt when you keep telling people your plans and you keep telling people what it is that you're going to do and people don't support you in the things that you say you're going to do. Wally, what are you talking about? Whose glasses are these? Whose glasses are these? These are my glasses. So logically, would you come up to me, and I know the old people did it, but we're talking about being appropriate, being functional, but would you come up to me and be like, Wally, let me use your glasses? Now, I know the old people do it with readers, but I'm talking about glasses that I've been to the optometrist that are specific to my eyes. Would you come up to me and say, Wally, I can't see this thing too good, let me borrow your glasses? No. Why? Because you know that my glasses are only tuned appropriately to what? To my vision. So it's no need for you to put them on. They might help you, but even in its helping, it still might distort what you see. Okay? So just on its face right there, you and I agree on the point that you can't use nobody else's glasses to fix your vision, right? Okay, cool. So now we're moving on to the point of stop telling people your plans and wondering why you're not getting the support that you want. You know why you're not getting the support that you want? Because they can't see it the way that you see it. Wally, what are you talking about? Nobody has had the exact same life experiences that you have had for them to be able to draw the exact same conclusion that you have drawn. So therefore, if nobody's in a place to see things the way that you see them, you have to do way more convincing. And then in the convincing, you lose the essence and the power of whatever it is that you want to do. And because you're trying to make it plain to somebody else, you actually have to water it down. Because like I said, they don't have all the experiences that you've had to be able to appreciate where you are, what you're going through, and what it is that you're about to do. And so you got to water it down. You got to break it down, and by the time it's digestible to them, it might not even be what you initially started out for it to be, but it had to be something digestible for them because you're looking for a cosigner. Stop looking for cosigners to your ideas. The only place you cosign is for a house and for a car, and if you're trying to have good credit, somebody will tell you don't be no cosigner. So why are you looking for cosigners for your visions? Why are you looking for cosigners from your passions? Understand me when I say nobody has had the same engagements, nobody's had the same opportunities, nobody's had all of the exact same opportunities that you have to help you to arrive at the point where you are. So something that you can see clear as day, this person doesn't have the background foundation of experience to be able to appreciate what you're asking them to appreciate. So hell no, it's not a good idea to them. All they know is to tell you no because they don't have a foundational frame of reference to be able to support you. So you'll go ask somebody their opinion on something that they're really not even qualified to help you with. I got passionate right then. The only person who is truly qualified to help you execute your vision, it's you. It's you because only you can see it there. And then you lose it when you try to put it out into the physical realm in vocalizations. That does not work. That does not work because you lose the essence of it when you try to articulate it. You know, have you ever just had a feeling And that feeling was just so, And somebody's like, well, what was it? You're like, I can't describe it. You can't. You can't, and you should not, because the words that we have in our language, they do our feelings an injustice when it comes to trying to describe what it is. And you do your thoughts an injustice when you try to articulate to somebody what it is that you're thinking. Because by the time, like I said, by the time you water it down sufficiently to a point where it's digestible to them because they haven't had the necessary experiences to be able to appreciate and pick up whatever it is that you're putting down, it's not even what you set out for it to be. It's so watered down, it doesn't hit them with the same passion that it hits you. And you're looking at them like, why don't you think this is a good idea? Because they don't have the platform or the foundation or the background to consider it a good idea. That's why. What happened is you came up with the solution to a problem. With their life experiences, they never had that problem. So if they never had that problem, they can't appreciate the solution to the problem. So stop talking. Stop talking and just do. Stop talking and just do. Why do you need to stop talking and just? Because you're walking around with crooked glasses, trying to ask somebody to help you correct your vision, and then asking somebody to correct your vision. They're like, well, I got these contacts, put these contacts in, but their contacts are not tuned to whatever it is that you are seeing. And so you actually do yourself more damage by taking into consideration whatever it is in their visual field, because that's their vision. It's not yours. It's not yours. I'm telling you, fix your glasses, baby. Fix your glasses. Because can't nobody see this thing except for you. This is your vision. This is your baby. This is your passion. And the more you try to get a cosigner, the more watered down it gets. And the more watered down it gets, the less you're passionate about it. And the less passionate about it, the less you'll execute with it. That's why that idea that you're sitting on, that you keep telling people about, that's why you ain't done nothing with it. Because you keep telling people about it. And they water down your baby just to make it digestible for them. I mean, it's not like you're trying to water it down, but subsequently, because you're trying to get them to co-sign and they don't understand what it is, that, hush, child, I'm talking. Because you're trying to put it in a way that they can receive what it is that you're trying to say, you have to break it down. You have to water it down. That's the only way you can get close to having a co-signer. But if you try to go and have good credit and try to buy a house, try to buy a car, they'll tell you, don't co-sign for nobody. So all I'm saying today is stop trying to get somebody to co-sign for your vision, because it does you the injustice. If you have the vision, that means you have everything you need to execute it. If you have the vision, that means, oh God, I need for you to understand that this morning. If you have the vision, that means you have everything that you need to execute it. Why? Because in order for it to be in your mentation, you had to have some exposure to it. If you've never seen the color blue, you don't know what the color blue is. So if I say, let's paint the sky blue, you're like, man, we're going to paint it green. I'm like, no, blue is much prettier for the sky than green. But if you don't have a point of reference of what blue is, then you can't tell me, yes, it's a good idea to color the sky blue. You don't even know what it looks like, but you've seen a green sky before. So you're like, man, we're going to go with what we know. That's safety. That's habit. That's what people do. People want to stay safe, and you can't afford to stay safe. You can't afford to stay safe because in order to figure out if this thing can fly, we got to try to fly it. And we might die trying to fly this thing. I'm talking about like Wright brothers when they was trying to fly that plane, man. Like we might die trying to get this thing up off the ground. But imagine what would have happened if they gave up trying to get that thing up off the ground. Same thing for you. Don't listen to the naysayers. Just keep getting that thing up off the ground. Who do I consult with? Yourself. Your higher self. That's what meditation is. You're welcome. You're welcome. Stop talking to people and you get much further along on your dreams. That's my message for today. And before this thing started, I promise you that you'd be one of three things. I said that you'd be entertained, and I know you were, because this is Wally, baby. I said that you'd be educated, and I know you were, because this is Wally, baby. And I also said that you'd be inspired, and I know that you were that too. How do I know? Because this is Wally, baby. This is Wally we talking about, baby. And so because I kept my promise, I'm asking you to keep this promise for me. Make and keep this promise. Now that you've watched this video to its entirety, and it's over now, I'm getting ready to go, I just want you to share it with somebody. Just share it on your timeline. Or you can put it in somebody's message box, because it's people who are paralyzed with ideas that they can't execute on because they haven't heard this. So either you tell them and they'll be mad at you, or you can let me tell them and they'll receive it from me. That's the way human psychology works. I ain't quite figured that one out yet, but that's how it works. So you can't help nobody because they'll be like, but you got to let somebody else do it. So forward them these words. Promise me you'll do that. And if you enjoyed this video, put down in the comments, value. And I also want to know where my people are from. So also down in the comments, put where you're from, because I'm watching. Because when I start going on tour, when I start moving around this country, I want to be able to call you directly, like, yo, where my North Carolina people at? Where my Louisiana people at? Where my New York people at? Because this feather philosophy, it's a something that people are looking for. And so I'm encouraging you to get on board. Get on board. It's going to be a worldwide thing, people. And this is just the beginning. Feather philosophy is something you can live by because it feels good. Word. I almost forgot to say Wally.com.com, but I didn't forget to say Wally.com.com. Wally.com, Wally.com.com.